There are many patients in this hospital, and many with different kinds of illnesses. What if I told you that there's treatment to help reduce the amount of illnesses we have in this hospital, and also treat the amount of illness the individual patient has? This treatment can also reduce the amount of any associated illness caused by that main illness. This treatment also reduces the amount of stress associated with that illness. Musical therapy could relieve stress and also relieve the amount of illness, reduce the amount of illness that a patient has. Studies show that musical therapy could in fact relieve the amount of illness that a patient has while also reducing any amount of associated illness. Although musical therapy cannot cure cancer directly or any illness directly, musical therapy could be used as a supplement to add on to a patient's prescribed diagnosis or treatment. Nancy Chernin of the Charles Gazette writes that although musical therapy does not treat cancer directly, the associated drop in blood pressure from musical therapy, which decreases stress, could help reduce the individual's negative effects of the illness on the body, which in turn helps for recovery from that illness, such as cancer or any such illness. Tad Dickens of the Business News writes that veterans from the Vietnam era have signed up for guitar lessons that help them implement musical therapy into their stress recovery from post-traumatic stress disorder. Right now, as it stands, many hospitals use an array of cocktails and treatment to diagnose a patient and help them recover from any illness. And many times, these treatments can cause more harm than good to the patient. What musical therapy does is, instead of having the patient take pill after pill or having the patient take radical treatment that is also bad for the body, musical therapy can be used to help relieve the stress that a patient has or recover from any illness such as cancer, while also taking their worry out of whatever illness they have. In these studies, there have been proven effects that a patient treated with musical therapy while in recovering mode from cancer is more likely to recover from that certain illness. Patients can use musical therapy as a stress reliever also. Nancy Chernin from the Charles Gazette writes that one of the patients that she interviewed, Eva Ward, she said about her musical therapist, Judith Ritchie, about her flute playing, that it reminds her of mountains and that it elevated her from any problem that she was going through while she was recovering from her illness. Although Eva Ward later died February 3rd of that year, she must have had a good quality of life to keep pushing. Even though musical therapy sometimes may not have the desired effect of relieving the illness, what it can do is help the individual's quality of life go up per se. It helps the individual enjoy their last moments here on this earth in a pleasant manner. While many proven studies have proven that musical therapy can help a patient recover from illness, musical therapy's biggest goal is to just calm the stress that patient has or whatever he or she is going through and just alleviate that illness. When a patient does that, everything else seems to fall into place. We as doctors came into this profession to help individuals out with whatever illness they had. It is only our fitting duty that we help these individuals recover from any illness at any cost possible. That is why my speech is intended to gain funds from this hospital to help allocate funds for this type of treatment. Although we might not see this treatment in the short run alleviate any illness, we may see a positive result in patients and in workers. And when that happens, our hospital will be put on the map as one of the best hospitals in the area. Thank you.